Ms. Anthea Ong.
Mr. Chairman, I have 2 cards. Can I take both?
Oh, yes, you do. 2
Thank
cards.
you.
Yes, please.
Regulating foreign employment agents, or EAs, remains a challenge. Some local employers purportedly take a cut of recruitment fees, which incentivizes them to hire new workers instead of retaining foreign workers already in Singapore. This means that workers who have gained skills and experience and better socialized to our society are sent home, thus lost to our economy in favor of a continuous influx of inexperienced and low-skilled foreign labor. The problem is compounded by the short window period of 14 days to seek re-employment. Has the ministry considered giving unemployed foreign workers who are already in Singapore an advantage for re-employment? Further, does the ministry plan to take more resolute action against employers taking kickbacks from workers, whether transacted in Singapore or abroad? Finally, will MOM extend its regulatory reach abroad by introducing preferential processing and approval of work permit applications made by local EAs who have foreign tie-ups, operate abroad, and more importantly, can demonstrate clean recruitment? Second card. A recent 2018 IMH study showed that 1 in 7 Singaporeans experience a mental health condition in their lifetime. This means that an increasing segment of our workforce will have to grapple with mental health conditions while under employment. 90% of psychological conditions in Singaporean adults have their root cause in workplace stress. Yet studies have shown that an overwhelming 86.5% of those employed do not seek help for their mental health difficulties. What is perhaps most striking is that even as 72% of employers in Singapore consider stress and mental health an issue which affects productivity, only 51% have emotional and psychosocial programs in place. Members have now heard me share the above in this House that the MOM's intent to recognize and promote employee well-being can be further served by enacting clear and deliberate provisions that are upstream and preventive in nature. I would like to take this opportunity to flesh out some recommendations I made previously and make some additional recommendations. First, that the definition of well-being in all statutes, regulations and policies pertaining to employment in Singapore must expressly include not only physical but also psychosocial well-being. Accordingly, the relevant provisions in the Workplace Health and Safety Act, as well as subsidiary legislation, must provide for the psychosocial health and safety of employees at the workplace. Second, workplace well-being begins with destigmatizing mental health conditions and conversations. In positive language, this means that we must foster inclusive employment practices. Such measures include prohibiting discriminatory employment practices such as compulsory declaration of medical history, especially for mental health conditions. That is, of course, until such information no longer prejudices a potential candidate. Ultimately, we are aiming for an employment climate that does not harbor misconceptions and prejudgments about applicants with mental health experiences. Finally, I wish to address segments of the employment market which are more exposed to mental health risk, namely our differently able employees, low-skilled workers, and migrant workers. Each group is vulnerable to different work conditions connected to greater psychological hazards and include discrimination, higher risk of physical injury, and challenges in social integration. Will the ministry allocate budget and manpower to look into the increased mental health risk present in such segments of our job market?